Okay, good morning, YouTube. This is Carson's XD45 doing my little video on making my ingots. Got some help here. Thought I'd just show my setup. And in the middle of doing this, show you a little bit of what I got. A cast iron pot, got it from Academy. Most of this stuff I got from Academy. A little turkey fryer setup, running off a propane bottle. Alright. Got some wheel weights, some big wheel weights, and some battery ends. They work really well. Big wheel weights off the trucks. They're really good. They work really well. Just some simple tools. Got a ladle here, simple spoon, and got a sieve, little fish fryer sieve. Bought at Academy again. Got my little muffin tin here. Gonna be pouring out some ingots here in a little bit. And I got a metal bucket with some water in the bottom of it. I've already started. Made a few of the ingots. Just starting out this morning. It's a nice cool day. I wouldn't do this during the summertime. It's very hot once you get into it. So I hand the camera off to my assistant here, and she's going to video just a little bit of me going through the process. Of course, you've always got your safety glasses on, you got your gloves. Make sure they're good quality gloves because it does get hot. What I'm doing, I'm alternating the battery terminal ends with the wheel weights. I found that the battery terminal by themselves, they make the bullets are too soft. So I'm mixing them about half and half. Skim all this debris off the top here. Get it nice and hot. I'll put some wheel weights in there and show you how those work out. Got these from a friend of mine. I don't pay anything for my wheel weights. I get them from my customers. They save them for me. I got some real good customers. Put the wheel weights in there. Let them cook a little bit. One little hint. I want to keep the ladle and whatever you're working with, make sure they're plenty hot. That's the reason I rest it on top of the lid. That way you'll get that stuff to come off of there a whole lot easier. I've got the pot just about full. You can tell how fast, look how fast they melted. So this thing is really, it's up to temperature. Kind of move it around a little bit. One thing that you'll run into is you'll run into zinc wheel weights. And they do not melt as fast as the lead. I don't have a thermometer, I'm not that high tech. But as soon as I see the lead wheel weights, as soon as they melt, any wheel weights that don't melt, I scoop them out and we get rid of them. You don't want that zinc getting in with your regular lead. It'll mess it up. You'll have garbage on your hands. So we got just about everything out. Now I cleaned these when I put the ingots in my production pot, but I'm going to clean them right now and clean the lid here best I can. I'm going to get all this slag and debris out. There'll be some lead that's still left in it, but you know, you can't get it all out. It's not going to be all perfect. You get out as much slag as you can. a little piece of wax, a little piece of a candle. And of course, that thing's going to melt pretty quick. Some guys like to take their lighter to it. I'll find that it'll ignite on its own. You want to let that burn down. It's going to form like a light brown crust. Let that burn down, and you take your spoon. You want to get it warm. Stainless steel spoon, just one of them ones I got from Academy. You know, good place to shop. And we'll just kind of stir this stuff. Kind of fold that carbon from the, fold that in there. What that'll do, that'll help you get all the stuff off the top. Kind of rake it over to one side there best you can. Put it all down here. Alright, we got a full pot ready to go. By the way, these are good quality gloves here. But inside I've got one of those gloves, because I use my right hand most of the time, and even with these gloves, it gets hot. And so I'm going to try to get slag off. This little ladle works perfect. Pouring these into this muffin pan here. Somebody on the internet cautioned me about using a non-stick muffin tin because they thought it would turn my bullets into Teflon cop killing bullets. Like, give me a break. And somebody also said, what happens when it starts sticking to the pan? Well, you go to Walmart and you buy another $3 muffin tin. It ain't no big deal. I've been using this one for almost 2 years, so I think we're good. I think we're alright. Ladle this stuff out. I've got it set up. I got something on the ground to keep from getting lead embedded in the concrete. But as you can tell, this little ladle here, I mean, it's perfect size. Each one of those things are about 2.5 pounds a piece. What you do is just let that thing sit for a few minutes. You can come back later on and I'll take my spoon and the last one that I poured, I'll tap on it. You can actually tell the difference from the sound. You can tell how solid it is. Once it's pretty solid, you pick that muffin tin up, turn it over and pop it out on the ground and just let them sit there. A couple hours, they'll cool off and handle. This is what you do. Like I said, I get my wheel weights for nothing. I know some of you guys out there, you got to pay for it. And I have paid for some stuff before. But most of my customers now, they provide them to me free of charge. And that's a good thing. It's going to make some good ingots right there. We'll let those ingots, we'll let them sit for a few minutes. Start the process all over again. Fill this pot up. And that's how you make ingots. Thanks for watching.